guys, it's Lindsay here. I am back and we are going to get a roll on here and we are going to talk about my business and personal schedules that are not electronically. So everything I've shown you up to this point, and if you want to see, click above in the icon to see what I have shown before. Now I am going to extend this. This is like a part 2 of what I do. I've already shown you the electronically, so I'm going to show you what's not electronically in my schedule. So let's get started. With that said, I want to show you in my agenda exactly what I do that gets my day to be successful. Now, is every day successful? No. And do I always look at my agenda? I try to. And so do the best that you can to get what you need to done. Now, sometimes to be successful, you need children that are on board to be successful. But we're not talking about our children's schedule. So let's talk about what we as moms or dads have to get done during the day and how to make it successfully done. Now, if you are like me, having a plan gives you every reason to be successful, and to see it and to see that it's getting done makes you feel so much better. So let's get into it. Let's dig in and I will show you exactly what I do that is not electronically. Now remember, electronically means that I'm having buzzards going off in my ear that I am going to be telling me that I need to move on. I need to get this done. I need to be successful in this area at this time. So I have a setup to where I am separated throughout my day what needs to get done. Now, some people, they have alarms that go off saying, I have to leave to go to there. I have to leave to go to there. Yes, those could be examples of what could be in my electronics. But what do I have to get done for my whole entire day between homeschooling and work stuff and chores and dinner and lunch and breakfast? What do I have to do? So let's see my business and my personal development portion of this. And as we keep going, I will show you more of the homeschooling portion and my kids' agendas as we keep going, so that you can see how everything is fully planned out. And if you put them all together, then your light bulb's going to go off and you're going to go, oh, this works. So, but it takes me, I gradually do it. So I know that the next week is coming up on Friday. So on Friday, I'm starting my next week's schedule. I do a little bit Friday, I do a little bit Saturday, and I do a little bit Sunday so that I can spend time with my family in between. And Sunday, I don't work. So actually, I make Sunday my prep day. And everything has to be done on Sunday. Sunday could be prep. That could be preparing anything for the food-wise, preparing anything for homeschooling, preparing agendas for everybody, to making sure that worksheets are ready for the week, that everybody has sharpened pencils, that everybody is planned and ready, and everything's cleaned up to be ready to be used for the week. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the paper version. Okay guys, so this is like 2 days worth of my agenda, and I do change mine up. I get bored with them, and so I will move things around so that I'm actually paying attention to what I need to do. And when I change them up, I actually become more successful. So about once a month, I do change them up. But I normally keep the same things in there. So, let's see my finger. This, I keep track of my water. But I want to show you my personal and my business. So we're going to zoom in here, and I'm going to show you more of here so that you can see more of that. And then I will show you some of these here. So let's zoom in. All right, guys. So this is my personal and my business development section of my stuff in my agenda. I can hear clunk clunk by kids. Okay, so you're gonna see bunches of things in here that I can do throughout my day that can actually develop me or my business in a better way. And so what I try to do is I normally have morning and evening time for myself, and so that's when you will see me successfully do as much as I can of these as I go through my day. And that will build me up. Now, obviously I can't do church at night. Well, I can on Wednesdays, but I'm not going to do it at night, nor can I do it in the morning, which I guess I kind of do. But it's going to be more in the appropriate time of when church actually happens. But it's a way to develop myself in a personal manner to better myself. Okay, and then I have podcast, audiobook, and Bible. All those are going to be when I can actually sit down and actually do those or listen to those. Blog, sometimes I will go on Facebook and I will find a blog that actually catches my attention in a personal development manner, and I will actually read it. Prayer, I have actually a prayer journal that I actually keep on the other side of this, like back in this section, that I change up once a month to make sure that I'm keeping it updated and keeping it focused. Research and teach can be, is going to be more of for Bible time or coming up with more things for myself, or teaching. If I'm teaching a class or something that is not dealing with homeschooling, I do not count homeschooling. So this would be teaching a Sunday school class, or even I have something I'm going to be teaching to like ladies or something like that. That would be one that would be colored in. I actually have over that direction more. I will show you in a second. An area what I do where I have to at least have 3 gratitudes written in. And some days it's easy and sometimes it's hard, but that's where I covered that. YouTube, that's where I'm actually listening to somebody else on YouTube, not actually putting something on YouTube. I try to work out at least 5 times a week, and that's where I will highlight that. And sometimes right above it, I will write what I actually did. And if I keep track of my calories and my intakes, I will actually highlight it and fill it in above. And then in the evening time, I have my treadmill and I try to either walk or run. And so I will sometimes do both, and I will highlight this and have that successful. So that's my personal. I like to hit at least 3. That is my goal, to do 3 of my personal development. And a lot of times, truthfully, I will do maybe 4 or 5 of these every single day. And so here underneath it, it makes it easy access. It is business development. And I make, during the week, I have 3 hours. If you look on my electronic version, you will see that I have like 1 hour during the week that I actually sit and focus every single day for that 1 hour. And then Saturday is like my big focus on business stuff. So this is going to be all the things that I could do, and I try to collaborate as many of them together as possible. So if I'm covering one video, I'm going to try and do, like, if I'm videotaping, then I'm going to also do a video edit it, maybe go ahead and get it on YouTube, maybe do some pictures for it, put it on Hootsuite so it's ready to go on Facebook. And then that way I'm doing like a bunch of these all at once. So I can easily do, in 1 hour, I could do 3 to maybe 4 of these. And my focus here is just trying to keep highlighting something in this box every single day. And right now, I have, for today, I can tell you that I've done a live video on Facebook today, and I'm videotaping today. So I have 2 videos I'm actually videotaping today. And that means the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing a video edit of those and trying to get them onto YouTube. And actually, when I'm done here, I have a video that's going onto YouTube. So I'm going to have, on my day today, a bunch of these marked off and ready to go. And that way I am being successful in my day. So let's move over just a tiny bit. This is where I give myself some space. So you try to keep your mind on the things that are your priorities. And your priorities are going to be your goals for that year. And I love the word, everybody throws the word goals around. But I'm going to tell you, I absolutely would prefer using the word priorities. What are your priorities? So I made a list, and maybe I'll show you that in a second, of everything that is my priority this year. Obviously, my kids and my husband are a priority. I'm not going to go to that extreme. But things that I need to put my focus towards and to get done. And of course, God's my number one priority. So I'm not going that far as making it down to the nitty gritty. But I want to make sure that I write them every single day right here in my goals section. Because if I write them every single day in my goals section, they're going to end up in my mind at least once, which will maybe even make me think about my goals at least twice, if not 3 or 4 times during the day. So try to write them down and see if you can get them in your mind. If that's just writing them in your journal, get them written at least once a day. And then your gratitude, I put here, and I make a limit of 3. Now, if you notice, I try for 3 on everything. So 3 personal development, try at least 3 business development, and try 3 gratitude. Now, my goals, I have more than that, so I will show you those. Okay, guys, so I told you I'd show you my goals real quick. So this is actually my monthly spread, and I try to add some little cutesy things to the front of it, so I actually want to look at it. I was at one point making it as simple as can be, but I do like to actually look at my pictures and have fun with it. So here are my goals. If you can see, my goals for the year is my NASM, Get Fit, Homeschool, MOAS, Rock and Fitness, Nutrition, and Mindset, and to stay calm. So those are the things that I have for myself. And all right, guys, so this is my weekly list of to-do for each section that I have to be in charge of. I try to put sticky notes over the top of it, but obviously you can see right through it. And so luckily this was last week's, and so I have a bunch of things covered up, but I cover them up so that you guys can actually focus on yourself. So I cover Mother of All Seasons, and I have a bunch of things that I have to do for each week. And so I make a list of what I'm doing, and I literally break it up that I'm videotaping this, got that part done. I'm video editing this video and I got that done. Or I needed to make a picture to put it on the post to prepare for a live video on Facebook. I will actually mark each thing that I have to do, that I put it on each system that I have to put it on, and that it's ready to go. And so I will literally have this sitting right next to me, and so that I can make sure that everything is accomplished. Okay, so things for kids are like activities that we have to go out of the house. This isn't the fact that I have to go on and teach my kids math. This is not that at all. I am not going to break that down. But the fact that, oh, we have 4-H meeting at 6:30 on Tuesday. Something like that we have to get out of the house for, I would put under kids. And then prepare is going to be anything that I have to get ready for anything. If that is to make sure that I try to make sure like my husband knows what my kids are doing and stuff like that, as far as like homeschooling, how are they doing in school? Or if that is preparing for a class that is not homeschool related, then I will have that marked on there. If that's teaching in Sunday school, if that's having communion bread ready, having whatever, I will put it on this list so it's ready. And then that way, every time I look at this page, I can go, oh, hold on, that's on this list and I haven't check marked it and it's tomorrow. So and I try to put a date with it so that I know that it must get done by this day. So that's the kind of stuff I put on this, and that way I have it ready. So your personal can also go on here so that you can say, I need to prepare to go to the gym. And that could be even on a daily list if you wanted to do a daily list. So that's what I would do here. Okay guys, so I am going to show you a little bit of my schedule. First thing in the morning, I have mommy morning time, and this is where I'm going to try and get my workouts in, any shower things in. I actually do not eat during this time. I eat later, about 2 hours after waking up. So this is where I'm just getting my mind around, maybe doing some prayer, anything like that. Maybe even making my bed. If you look further down, at 4 o'clock is actually my work time. During the week, I only work for 1 hour every single day, get a little something done in that 1 hour. And then if you look further down is my Momma evening time, and I actually try to focus on anything like a treadmill first thing so that I can get my brain wrapped around, and then maybe I will even do some grading or reading a book, depending on the night, if that will fit in. And then also I would do anything like getting my clothes ready for the next day, or even getting the contacts out, getting my water bottle ready for the morning, all that kind of stuff. So making sure you are ready for the next day. And that could even mean that your buzzard's going off. You might even put these in your electronically made calendar that you are going to get these things done at such time, so that you're making sure that the buzzer goes off. Okay, now I got to switch to walking. Okay, now I need to switch to grading. Okay, now I need to switch to reading. And now I need to take the contacts out, and then now I need to go and get my water bottle filled and get ready for bed. So that's what you could do electronically to help this list to get check marked off. Okay guys, so one last page that I want to show you, and this is my monthly, if you can see, my monthly workout for February, because we are at this time in February. But what I do is I will write in pencil what my expectations are for me to do for that time. And so what I have expectations are on each day. But I don't work out every single day, but I try to make sure that I work out 5 times a week. And then, so the first thing I have up here is my workouts, but then I try to also go on the treadmill so that I'm making enough, having my heart rate up enough. So I have all of this on here. Now, this is more of my fitness area, but I want to show you because this is my personal. And so this is personally going to get my mindset for having a very successful day or putting my mind towards something. So if I cannot focus with anything on getting anything accomplished, then I might go and spend 5 minutes on my treadmill at least. So I always start my day with a workout so that I can make my brain think for the week, for the day, and so that I am being successful. Because if I am not doing 5 in one row here, then I am not going to be a very mindset person. So try to do that. I pencil it in, and so that when I do it, I actually go in and write down what I did on each one and pen, and then that way I can erase the days that I didn't, and I know that I was good on these days and I was bad on these days. So put your mind to it, put your heart to it, and try to get some kind of workout in, because that's actually going to help your business be very successful. It's because your mind is actually in focus. And so I would highly suggest having a workout schedule for a personal development. Okay guys, so I hope that really helped you actually see that I do multiple things for personal and for my business and for different things, so that you can put your mind around how you would like to do it, because everybody has to do it in their own way. But I would so fully suggest to put you a number of how many things you have to do every single day for each one that you want to do. So if that's personal development, I have to have 3. You heard my number is 3. I have to have 3 personal development marked off for every single day. And for business, I have 3 marked off for business every single day. Because if you don't have that done and done successfully, then you are not going to move anywhere in your personal nor in your business. And so make you a number so that you inside your heart know that you are doing what you can. If you have more time to put towards business development, blow it away, because the more effort you're putting towards your business, the bigger and better it's going to get, and faster in doing so. So I hope that helps, and I will end this here, and I will talk to you later. Bye for now.